Now, before getting to the TypeScript syntax, we first need to install the TypeScript compiler. To begin, head on over typescript.lang.org/download URL, and here you will find a number of ways to bring the TypeScript compiler into your project, depending on what tools you may be using in this course. However, I'm going to be relying on the npm environment since that's what I expect the majority of JavaScript applications are using these days. Now, regardless of where or how you install TypeScript, if you don't already have Node, you will have to install it by heading over Nodejs.org and then follow the instructions to install the latest LTC. Now, if you got npm installed in your system, let's go back to the download page of TypeScript and copy this line here, and then we're going to run it inside our project and inside our terminal. So make sure to create a new directory here, open VS Code, and run npm install TypeScript --save-div if you want to install TypeScript inside your project and only inside your project. But it means that with the --save-div option here, you will only be able to use TypeScript inside this project. You can do that by, for me, I want to use TypeScript globally inside my system. So I'm going to add the flag -g for global and then run npm install. And you may need to use sudo to run this command as an admin. And if you're using Windows, you have to open a new admin console. Now, I already have TypeScript installed globally inside my system, so I'm not going to run this command. And to make sure that you have installed TypeScript successfully inside your system, you can run tsc-v and you will get the version of TypeScript. I'm currently on version 4.4.3, and it doesn't matter if you have a higher version of TypeScript than mine, because all the TypeScript syntax that we're going to use in this course is going to be applicable with any higher version of TypeScript. Now, in order to use the TypeScript syntax inside our project, we need to add some TypeScript configurations. We can do that automatically using the tsc command line, then -init. And as you can see here, we have a new file inside our project and named tsconfig.json. So let's open it, and as you can see, TypeScript offers a lot of options here. A lot of them are commented because we're not going to use them. Now, the first uncommented option here is the target, which represents the ECMAScript version. In this course, we're going to use ECMAScript 6. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will find the module property set to common.js. This means that the modules in the compiled.js files will use the common.js syntax, because almost all the browsers have support for this module. But if you want your files to be compiled with modern JavaScript syntax, you can try to use ES 2015, like this, ES 2015. But as I said, we're going to use common.js in this project. Now, under this, we have the rootdir property, which specify the location of the files that uses the TypeScript syntax. So let's uncomment it and keep it pointing to the root of this project. Now let's scroll down to the outdir property, which specifies the location of the compiled files. So let's uncomment it, and we want all our files, all our compiled files, to be located inside the dist folder. We don't need to create this folder manually inside our project because TypeScript will do that for us. Okay, now this is all we need to get started. So let's save the tsconfig file and start using TypeScript syntax in the next video.